This is video number, or part 2 of the 6125M review. Apologize in advance if I repeat myself or kind of get off track. I know there's a couple people that wanted a review on this tractor, so we'll try to do our best. Any questions, please ask. This 6125M, 125 engine horsepower, 100 PTO horsepower, power quad plus transmission. Basically, it's got A, B, C, D, E, F ranges, and then 4 gears in each range. So 24 forward, 24 reverse. It will go 26 miles an hour. It will almost go 30 without the loader on it. Front wheel assist. It's got the 4.5 liter 4-cylinder engine in it. The computer says it's using between 1.7 and 2 gallons, 2.3 gallons of fuel per hour. That is running feed wagon. As a comparison, that is roughly half of what my other tractors will use. It is also half or a third of what a bigger tractor will use. Anybody feeding cattle using tractors, fuel is a big expense. There is no need to have 200 horsepower tractors running feed wagons, manure spreaders that require 100. I easily spend over $20,000 a year on fuel. So when there's tractors that aren't burning fuel, it makes a big difference. Like I said, this tractor is using about half the fuel that say the International 966, which is the same size, or the 4430 would use. So in the long run, it's actually making money. The difference between an M and an R, and I've done my research, spent a lot of time looking at tractors. The engines are basically the same, or are the same model numbers. The transmissions, what is standard in an M, or options in an M are standard in an R. So basically, you can get the same transmissions in either one. The R does have the power intelligent system, or whatever they want to call it. So basically, it will give you more horsepower when you need it. So a R will actually have a little more horsepower than the M in the same model number. But the tractors are basically identical. So it's a question of, do you want to spend another $10,000 to $20,000? Just because the computer systems are different. There's more functions on an R, but as far as feeding cattle, wheel slippage and acres covered are not a big issue. This tractor does have the acreage counter, etc. The computer screen is smaller. We'll get in the cab. Maybe the next video. The hydraulic pumps are bigger in the R's than the M's, but the reality is, for what it is being used for, this is more than sufficient. Basically, it all comes down to what the tractor is intended for. The tractor, the frames and everything are basically the same. I will say that before I get to this, I guess, the 6125M replaces the 6430s. So those of you know that the 30 series John Deere's, this is a tractor that replaces the 6430s. The best comparison that my dealer gave me was the M's were the standards and the R's are the premiums. So anybody that's familiar with the 6030 series, the 6030s and the 6030s premiums Basically, that's what the M and the R is. The D series, John Deere 6000 series, the D, the best comparison I got was the D's are like were made to compete with the Kubotas. So they're kind of a lighter made tractor, because since Kubota decided to get into the bigger tractors, John Deere wanted to compete with them. So that's what they made the D series. And if there is at least one video, I think it's a John Deere video comparing or talking about the 6000 D series tractors, and they are comparing it to a Kubota. So that's basically what a D series is. They're a lighter made tractor. Not saying that there's nothing wrong with them, but in our use I kind of looked at them, and the biggest thing was the cab layout. I did not like it. Basically, my neighbor has a R series tractor. It's a bigger one, but it's an R series tractor, and the cab layout in this tractor is almost identical to his. So, and the way this one is laid out, as far as operator fatigue and stuff, it's minimal, just the way everything's laid out. But this is part 2. There's be a couple more anyway. Be sure to check out part 1. Check out my channel for other videos. Thanks for watching. Be sure to comment if you have any questions. Subscribe to my channel and keep up to date. We'll try to hash it out. I'll give you my opinion at least on this model of tractor. Like I said, it's got over 700 hours on it. I've put everyone on it except for 2, and I've had it for about 5 months. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.